Because there was a bunch of really funny commentary before you even get to this point that I now can't,
Well, I see you dug up the original movie poster. Oh boy, that takes me back.
Yeah, that. Basically, this button lets you play the game. Alright.
Hey, is this thing on? Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, all good.
Wait, whose volume does that control?
VHS? DVD or VHS? I feel like I want to do VHS. Well, music quality. I don't want to do VHS. Is it because this already has such an old vibe? Why not make it even fucking older? See video options, what we got, brightness, post-processing. When set to VHS, a video filter is used to mimic the lower film quality of old movies.
We digitally cleaned up the old 35 millimeters. Much nicer now, huh?
Yeah, well, actually, I hadn't noticed. It looks all right.
It's kinda, yeah.
I can never figure out all these DVD options. I tell you, watching movies has become complicated. The pause button, I know that one.
I know that. This game's already kinda got me. Alright. Yeah, sorry for being late to, the stream. I was getting basically just trophy hunting in Heavy Rain. I already finished Heavy Rain, I'm now just trophy hunting. And I didn't look at the time, I didn't realize it was already 4 o'clock. I was like, oh shit, fucking pick a random ass game. And I couldn't find Deadly Tower of Monsters because I forgot there was, or because I randomly picked this game. I couldn't find it in my library. And I was like, well shit, and I remembered that for some reason the PS4 counts the word "the" when categorizing games, and I don't know. I'm one of those people that finds that stupid. Like, the word "the" doesn't go into the title. Yeah. Alright, so.
Nice audio booth you have here. What is this, leather? Oh, feels like leather. All right, we're going to start the commentary track now.
Alright, let's go. What? Oh, loading. Okay.
Hello, Dan Smith here. I directed this film back in, well, it feels like a century ago. Yeah. The studio asked me to provide a commentary track for the DVD release. And wham! Straight into the action. No fluff or anything. That's what we did back then. Crash-landed ship. Out pops our hero, the fearless Dick Starspeed.
In which space explorer Dick Starspeed reaches the mysterious planet Gravoria. Okay.
The ship's velocity reactor is damaged. I believe that I am stranded on an alien planet.
Played, of course, by actor Jonathan Digby. Went on to some minor roles after this. Such a shame. I thought from day one this guy's got leading man written all over his face.
Let's put a square button to attack. I can use these crates. They got things in them.
Greetings, citizens of Gravoria. I am Dick Starspeed, and I come in peace.
Probably shouldn't have had Dick draw his weapon when he was talking about peas. Well, maybe one day we'll go back and CG it into a sandwich or something instead. Ha! Just kidding. And this is what people pay to see. A no-name middle-aged B-list actor duking it out with stuntmen in costumes.
God, I almost thought I
Such
would've
stunning choreography. Now, the extras in those robot suits really knew how to take a punch. Oh, literally. I told Jonathan not to hold back. Give it all to him. Kick him in the nuts and bolts. And I know what you're thinking, but don't worry. We handled it responsibly. We made them all sign waivers not
Holy
to sue for
smokes.
injuries.
I thought this man did
If
a
I
Let's
land
Play.
squarely on that grain silo, I should survive this fall unscathed.
Well, I shouldn't say this now, but you could actually see the strings if you squinted hard enough. A screenwriting trick from back in the old days. You put a grain silo or some haystacks down, and it solves all your gravity-related problems.
It appears some of my equipment was lost when my ship was shot down. But what luck! This high-tech scanner reports that my ray gun is nearby.
Alright. So I'm guessing I follow the arrow on the map.
Oh, the dinosaurs! You just don't see quality stop motion like this anymore, do you? Someone actually sat there and moved them, frame by frame. Today, it'd be done with computers, but where's the artistry in that?
God damn it. I'm already loving this game. Why didn't I play it sooner?
Now, if the trees here look a little plastic, well, it's because they are. I took them from the set of my last film, Vampire Island 2.
For some reason I was hoping this would be like a twin stick shooter. I don't know why.
We got our fair share of nasty letters from scientists complaining about our portrayal of the dinosaurs. Was news to me. Apparently these stegosauruses weren't meat eaters. Must have preferred shellfish or something. Wow, how do they know? That's what I say.
Yeah, for some reason he was kind of stuck. Like I couldn't attack or anything. White apes are attacking. Oh no!
As usual, the local population is defenseless. That's where our hero steps in and saves the day. Well, we put Jonathan through a lot shooting this film. He wasn't the best actor, especially when reacting to getting hit. He's what you call a flincher. So I told the stuntman to really just go to town on him. It's the only way to get an honest performance sometimes. Our props master tried to make the weapons soft, but there's only so much you can do. Lucky for us, Dick's entire body was covered in that spacesuit. That thing was a lifesaver when it came to hiding bruises.
How curious. They dissolved into what appears to be gold.
You'll notice the gold disappears when Dick touches it. We had a deleted scene that explained he's actually teleporting it back to his ship. It's funny, no one ever questioned how Dick was able to walk around with an infinite amount of gold on him.
It's hard for me to comment it when I'm just kind of really annoyed the commentator's commentary.
We had to redo these shots. Our first attempt was kind of a disaster. We tried using real apes, thought it'd cut down on the costume budget a bit. But have you ever tried working with apes? They are the worst actors ever. They don't sit still for a moment, and the second you take your eyes off of them, they're flinging their feces all over the place. Jonathan refused to work with him after he got, well, let's just say that he had to take more than a couple of showers one day. You know, you never forget the smell of monkey poo. We steam cleaned the studio top to bottom. Still never got rid of it entirely. All through the rest of the shot, we kept finding those little surprises hiding inside various props. Boy, were those the days.
Seeing a thing back here. Am I brave enough to climb the altar? Sure, why not?
Some really top-notch stop-motion effects, huh? Unfortunately, we skimped on the Dick Starspeed puppet a little.
The Earthman is not for you to eat, fiend!
Oh, this was groundbreaking. We had the woman rescuing the man for once. We were really ahead of our time with this scene, but then again, I've always been rather progressive. The studio exec didn't seem to get why it was such a big deal, though. Sorry, we don't see this as anything unusual. Ha! Of course! It's unusual! A woman would never save the man. It just doesn't happen. Not in the movies, not in real life. I don't know why we didn't get more recognition for this scene. Well, I guess I was just a little too ahead of my time.
Yeah, like I've been trophy heavy raid, almost finished with that. Got a lot of the like more hard trophies. The only things I really have, like I got the ones that require you to. I basically got all the ones that require you to play the entire game a very specific way. Like I only took 2 playthroughs to get. Now I'm just getting like individual scene trophies, so I did get any of those playthroughs and the rest of the endings. And it should be good.
Thank you for saving me, strange woman. What is your name?
I am the magnificent Scarlet Nova. Do not question my motives. Just be happy that you are still alive. I must speak with my father at once. I shall teleport to his chambers.
So we'll be seeing our first example of teleportation being used by Scarlet right here.
Huh? Where is this place? This is not my father's chambers.
You have disobeyed me for the final time, Scarlet. Enjoy an eternity in the Tower of Eternal Solitude for all eternity.
Ha! The old fool did not notice I am wearing my jetpack.
Booster usage. Jump. Wait. Wait. Use booster. Survive deadly fall.
Survive deadly fall. Hey, vertical ray gun.
Scarlet didn't quite realize she needed to shoot those energy orbs down below. Keep in mind, Stacy was doing this on a soundstage, okay?
Enemies coming from below. Oh shit.
Ooh, the fearless sea monster, always patrolling the shore, eagerly awaiting for his next meal. The energy imps. Such a neat effect. We had to paint each movement frame by frame and superimpose it into live footage. We were pulling all-nighters for weeks. Well, when I said we, I meant the artists. I'm pretty much useless if I don't get a solid 10 hours a night. But they were at it forever. They had to redo it all because I accidentally told them red instead of blue the first time. Artists.
Curses! My father revoked my access to the teleport terminals. I shall only be able to utilize the ones I activate manually.
Man, some of these shots are dragging on longer than I remembered.
I knew you would return.
Puny Earthman, you shall help me overthrow the Emperor.
Why would you turn against your own father? How do I know I can trust you?
Oh, this scene. This is practically Shakespeare in outer space.
Just as the entire planet does.
And, huh?
What?
Patrick, what's wrong with the video?
Sorry, sir. Technical problems.
Darn it, we're missing some really good writing here.
There. Sorry about that.
Well,
That only happened if
we
you haven't
just passed right by her big scene. Basically, they agree to work together, but one must stay behind in the sleep chamber at all times.
Should I rewind?
Mm-hmm.
Never mind. I'll continue from here.
Yeah, so that only happened if I was at VHS, because I can't imagine that kind of issue, like, would that happen on a DVD? Well, I guess. Maybe if I'll know DVDs get to skip also.
Right from the start, our budget was a little tight, even by standards back then. To make do, Tony shot a couple scenes in black and white. Originally, he intended to use it for flashbacks. But then I had to break it to him. Our film doesn't have flashbacks. We almost made it a silent film just to cut costs.
What's on the other side of that? Oh, I could have both of them.
I felt it was an absolute necessity we have a T-Rex in this film, but we got this Serato thing instead. Of course, I went through the whole production thinking it was a T-Rex because, really, who can tell the difference anyway?
Exactly. They're the exact same thing.
It would appear that now is the time for us to climb the Deadly Tower of Monsters.
Trademark.
Good screenwriting 101. Always announce the title within the film itself. How else are you going to let the audience know your heroes really mean business? Now, that weapon, it's just an electric shaver, but you know, I bet you'd never guess it was, would you? They look so futuristic. I could have made use of that one at some of our meetings with the studio. Oh, you'd like to see records of where our budget went to this month? Sure, let me get that for you right now. Foom, foom. Yeah.
Let's see here. What's the cheapest? This one?
Unfortunately, those meetings ended in a much different way.
Okay. pretty sure it's not how you fly when you get shot.
I know a taxidermist who helped us out with these bat creatures for real cheap. And he's not good. So, he's kind of sloppy if you want to know the truth. But that's the best part. A sloppy bat looks scarier. Oh, but you gotta sew up that sphincter. Just trust me on that one.
Hello, Icy. I see you down there. With this weird, watching me play this weird ass game.
Oh, the squids. Some board member had these nephews who really wanted to be in the films. They made me cast them as squids. Whatever happened to artistic integrity? If you're going to cast a role not on merit, at least let it be a hot female role. My effects team kept assuring me the strings wouldn't be visible in the
Developers of
final
this game,
cut,
man,
but
you
I
guys
could
went
see
all
them.
out with this.
No transparent nylon. This stuff will do the trick. Yeah, right. I swear, those darn strings is what made my hair go white.
So you can't attack them things with guns. That's what I've gathered. Because they just kind of deflect. Clipping through it. What's this?
Air teleport usage. Jump. While in the air, use teleport. Quickly return to upper floor.
So I'm guessing it's fuck up. But like... I don't know what the point of the air teleport is.
Oh, you don't want to miss a single minute of this scene. The nuclear ants. Hey, we need to remind the audience our heroes are climbing a tower, so I needed something that would stick to walls. Originally, we had these web-footed what-have-yous. Not very scary. And then I left some cake out in my trailer, and it was crawling with ants in the morning. And that's when it hit me. What is the most obnoxious thing in the world?
I don't know how to do the teleport. Oh, that wasn't where I wanted to go. Oh, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how you do the air thing, but whatever. Oh, we got some okay. Alright, let's can I get this? More balls on your board. Okay, cool. Now with a pointy end. Not enough resources. Okay. Don't have enough resources. Don't have enough for anything. But you know what? This is now better. What these grass huts are for? I slept inside one of these glass huts once and I woke up a week later. Switch to her now. Where is she? Oh yeah, I wanted to say, unfortunately, I will not be able to stream Persona 5.
Oh no! This
Next
head
week,
belonged to my
because
co-pilot robot.
From what I'm
He was
hearing,
the most
Atlas
loyal companion
has
in the
blocked
galaxy.
the entire game from being shared.
Malfunction. Tick. Malfunction.
These
Which is
Gregorians
unfortunate
will
because I do have
pay
that day
dearly for
off,
this,
so it would have
my
been
friend.
nice to stream that game.
Now, what's
But
a
I
space
can't.
adventure film without a trusty robot sidekick, huh? Am I right? Hey, the original draft, we had Dick and Scarlet team up with an alien from the planet's surface. You know the type, pointy ears, wise and emotionless. But then we came to our senses and realized that a giant tin can robot's way cooler. Besides, everybody was doing the alien thing back then. You know me, I'd rather be a trailblazer.
So Persona 5, I won't be able to stream. As much as I would like to stream Persona 5, I blame Atlas. They came out and said, yeah, like, I understand why they blocked the entire game, but like at the same time, it's annoying. Because, you know, again, you don't want people to spoil your game, but, I don't know. You didn't have to pull a Tails or whatever and block the entire fucking game from being streamed. You could have at least let the beginning of the game, or at least up to like the first dungeon or something be streamed. I don't have any gears. So unless I'm wearing gears, I can't get what's this do? That's what it does.
The insurance company made us install those safety guards after our actors fell off the set one too many times. Granted, they kept falling off even with the rails, but thanks to how the contract was laid out, we were no longer liable for their injuries.
So how does this upgrade screen work? Because like, I selected one thing. I don't know, it's weird. not letting me do anything.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I guess it's time to talk about the elephant in the room. Why on earth does this crazy film have title cards on screen when people are talking? You're thinking that, aren't you? I know you are. I would be too. Well, we had thought about making it a silent film at one point, so we shot a lot of scenes up close like this, with the dialogue written out for the audience to read. Well, when we swapped over to making a talkie, well, we just decided to keep on going rather than reshooting all those scenes.
Wait, what's that? Is that a target? Yeah, like I said, as much as I would like to stream Persona 5, I don't have a way to just like equipment to like a screen capture software or whatever and stream it that way. It's gotta be through the PS4 share, and Atlas has blocked everything. Blocked the entire game from the PS4 share.
The best part about being in showbiz, craft services. It's like never-ending supply of free food all day long. I never had to pay for a single meal. Hey, Patrick, I noticed you guys don't do that here in your studio. You should talk to your boss. Maybe even just a bagel station.
Some of my friends keep saying that Atlas blocked the entire game because for reviewers and like there'll be a day one patch that unblocks it, but I highly doubt that. I'm hoping for like it to allow me to stream the game at some point, or even just use PS4 share in general to like take snapshots and whatnot. I don't know, just
That nitpicking science community also complained about whatever's breathing fire. Like there's fossil evidence of dinosaurs not ever shooting fire. It's not like I gave them neck frills or had them spit poison or anything ridiculous like that. Star. Please stay back, human. I must keep this wheel turning. If I stop, the tower will be destroyed. How do I stop it? Is it my goal to destroy the tower? I will take my brother's place when he collapses, and another will take my place one day. Still don't
have any gears.
As luck would have it, the next lot to ours was filming some horror movie set in Transylvania. So we signed a soft contract with them to use their set after they wrapped for the day. And by that, I mean we kind of snuck in and filmed it real quick when no one was looking. I had my assistant Phyllis keep a lookout for the security guard. Hey, now what's going on? This isn't...
Okay, I died. Kind of reminds me of freaking when you die at, what was it, Prince of Persia, Sands of Time, or whatever? Where you just, like, makes little bubbles. Like, when you fall into a pit, it's like, and then I fell into a dangerous pit and fell forever until I eventually died. Wait, that's not what happened! There we go. Went through the hoops and then teleported back up, so it's L1 to do the air teleport thing. Trying to give them equal screen times whenever anything pops up.
Originally, we shot this scene with Scarlett using the landmines, but then I came to my senses and we reshot with Dick. I mean, a woman using high explosives? This may be a science fiction, but we have to keep things at least somewhat believable. Hey, most days, the effects team really nailed it. Dinosaurs, saucers, hey, you name it. But these, deflating rock boulder cubes, not their best work. Just looks kind of odd, if you ask me, like giant whoopee cushions. And they said they could add some debris and explosions or two afterwards. And then we ran out of budget. Well, to be fair, we ran out of budget several times, but still, I lost a lot of sleep over these rocks.
Where do I go now? Where do I go?
Oh, no, Patrick! You got the wrong...
Got the wrong footage. I did go in GameStop today though. Picked up a couple games. I went in to pay off Persona 5 and grab Sniper Ghost Warrior because I have like a coupon to get $10 off Ghost Warrior 3. And like, yeah, like GameStop gives you a coupon that gives you like $10 off Prey, Ghost Warrior 3, and like Nier Automata, Mass Effect, and Morrowind, yeah. And like, so I was sitting there, I was just like, you know, because I looked at the coupon, I was like, alright, well, let's see what this Ghost Warrior is, because the only sniper game I know is Sniper Elite, and I've only played a little bit of Sniper Elite 2. So, as I look it up, apparently Ghost Warrior isn't that good of a game, or at least the first one isn't. I don't know anything about the second game, let alone the third game, which isn't out until next month sometime. I definitely do enjoy sniper games. Like, Sniper Elite and whatnot, and, one of my friends did show me, or one of the first games one of my friends showed me on PS4 was, what is that, Zombie Army Trilogy or something? It's a game that's still in my trophy list, but, like, I don't actually own it. We just rented it for a bit, and he played it. I think it was made by the same guys who made Sniper Elite. It plays exactly the same as Sniper Elite. In fact, it feels almost like it's just a game mode that was taken out of Sniper Elite. Is something supposed to happen here? Nothing's happening. I feel like I soft-locked the game or something. So I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to be doing. Is there an enemy that's supposed to be behind me? It's like, I know I go up there and they give me landmines, but is there anything else that's supposed to happen? It's like, I put the landmines down and then nothing else.
Hey, most days, the effects team really nailed it. Dinosaurs, saucers, hey, you name it. But these, deflating rock, boulder, cubes, not their best work. Just looks kind of odd, if you ask me, like giant whoopee cushions. And they said they could add some debris and explosions or two afterwards. And then we ran out of budget. Well, to be fair, we ran out of budget several times, but still, I lost a lot of sleep over these rocks.
some of them. That's good enough.
Oh, no, another fake scene.
But yeah, I went in to grab Super Sniper Ghost Warrior, pay off Persona 5, and saw GameStop was having like a 4 for $10 deal on PS3 and 360 games that are like below $10. So I grabbed like Break, Hitman Absolution, Hunted, The Demon's Forge, and Ghost Recon Future Soldier. In the collectors groups I'm in on Facebook, like especially like the PS3 collectors group I'm in. Oh, this is what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to take him over here. Duh, fucking moron. Now I know what to do. So I was like, there's no way they're gonna try and make me climb down here. Like, go all the way to the bottom of the mountain, or all the way to the bottom of the tower. Like, yeah, I don't know, I'll probably play the Facebook there for the PlayStation 3, or PlayStation 3 collection on Facebook. Like, someone in there was talking about the 4 for $10 deal and how they've just basically been abusing it. Like, they've been going there constantly to get some PS3 games. I told them, like, you know, I probably would be too if, like, you know, I was actively trying to complete my collection, but for right now, I'm just kind of grabbing games that interest me. And, like, Stubborn Ghost Warrior only interested me because I had a Stubborn Ghost Warrior 3. I wanted to play, you know, I wanted to play the Ghost Warrior games, see if they're, you know, my cup of tea, if I should bother getting invested in Ghost Warrior 3. So yeah, let me go ahead and grab this golden cog.
Hey, most days, the effects team really nailed it. Dinosaurs, saucers, hey, you name it. But these, deflating rock boulder cubes, not their best work. Just looks kind of odd, if you ask me, like giant whoopee cushions. And they said they could add some debris and explosions or two afterwards. And then we ran out of budget. Well, to be fair, we ran out of budget several times, but still, I lost a lot of sleep over these rocks.
In their little 4 for 10, but then I realized you had to have PS Move in order to play it. And I have the Move controllers, it's just I don't have the PlayStation camera for PS3. I don't know if the PS4 one works, but I'd rather not test it. Plus, I just generally don't like the Move. I don't know. Mostly because my Move controllers are just kind of shit.
We first tried this one with regular logs. Well, that was disastrous. I'll tell you, never mess with physics. It was kind of, well, to be frank, it started out nice, but then, well, it was a death trap. Just plain and simple, it was a death trap. Poor kid holding the boom almost broke his leg. Guess he played basketball in college or something, because he leaped right at the last second. Woo! Crisis averted. My props guy wanted to swap them with some spongy material for safety, but I had a better idea. Let's set the logs on fire. Then the crew will be sure to be safe dealing with them.
Not right now on my list of games to finish. Like I said, I'm working on Heavy Rain right now. Also working on No Man's Sky or Stories Path of Radiant or Path of Destiny, because I'm actually really getting into that game after doing those couple of streams. And like, just really enjoying it. Fuck. Fell. Yeah. So I'm gonna work on finishing that game up. So if I do finish it up, it'll be taken off the list of games that I'll stream. Same with No Man's Sky. Because I'd like to stick to streaming just games that I haven't finished. Like 100% finished, and by that I mean I haven't platinum. Also work on getting some achievements in a couple Xbox One games, namely Metro Last Light Redux. I was having a lot of fun with that one until I got to a sneak section that I just had a lot of issues with.
You know what I was thinking? With all this jumping and climbing and jumping, wouldn't this make a great video game? Isn't that what all those video games are about? Jumping around?
Well, yeah, and killing. There's jumping too, but mostly the killing.
What? Patrick, that's awful. What sort of example are we setting for our youth?
Well, movies are pretty violent too. Your heroes have killed everything in sight. You had Dick shooting a dinosaur in the face in the first 5 minutes.
Well, Patrick, that's different, you know? What we did on film, that was art. Video games aren't art.
Is this game really trying to have that argument right now? Really? This game of all games trying to have that argument? Oh god. Oh god. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's kind of hilarious that they actually decided to include a scene where the narrator like does have that argument, but like at the same time, I feel like that almost piss off people that are like heavily into that debate of like not only like the debate of art games art, but also the debate of video game violence. Personally, just let me play my fucking games. I mean that's all I really care about. I don't know. Maybe I have, okay, oh, I have a gear. I have 1 gear. Oh my god. Oh, that doesn't require any gears. Okay. What's the cheapest thing? That could be 48. 28, 15. 12? 3, okay. Yeah. Let's see. No longer a shiv. Okay. What's the next thing? 48. 28, 15. 2, 1, yeah. Now with the pointy end. 48. 28. 4, 1, 0, okay. Definitely meaner looking. Anything else I can do with none? No, and now I need more golden gears. I don't know,
Funny story about the 2 caged apes in this scene. I'd completely forgotten about them when we wrapped up filming on the set. Then we spent the next day doing a location shoot. So, suffice it to say, our return to the studio was met with a couple of grumbling tummies complaining about unsafe work conditions, human rights, yada, yada, yada. Hey, Patrick, I was thinking we should take a little break and get a bite to eat. You like Chinese? I know a great takeout.
Well, we're not scheduled for a break for another few hours.
Nonsense. Hey, you have to try the shrimp. It's the absolute best. But, oh, hey, I feel like I should warn you. It gives me horrible gas. But that's okay. We're friends, right?
Really, sir. Studio time costs a fortune. Let's just stay on schedule.
Good thinking. We can grab a real dinner together and go out for a night on the town. Yeah. Two young bachelors on the prowl. Say, where do you youngsters go these days?
Yeah, I don't know. Some people probably say I have some weird viewpoints. Like the whole JonTron thing kind of going on now. Personally, I don't think he's racist, despite what he said. I just think he's a fucking moron. And there is a difference. Mostly because to me,
You know, this
in order to
movie
convince
may
me
not
John
have made the
or
big
really anybody is a
splash
racist,
in Hollywood or
they're gonna have to do
even made
more
the
than
budget
just
back
spout,
for that
like,
matter. But hey, in the end,
incorrect
I think it was
facts or
still
whatever
worth
you wanna
making
call 'em.
just for those die-hard fans that really love it. I attended
Or
a lot
take
of
facts
sci-fi
that,
and movie cons, and to
are
this day,
are true,
I
but,
still
like,
see
spout,
fans
like,
showing
work in a
up
different way.
dressed
Like, they're
as
gonna have to
aliens
actually
and
do
apes
actual
and
racist
dinosaurs.
fucking thing, like fucking burning
Does a
crosses
man
in black
proud.
people's front yard and
Now,
shit.
granted, their costumes aren't exactly 100% faithful to the film, and it seems that no
Like,
one ever
if you
remembers
actually look
them
at,
by
like,
the
the
right
entire thing,
way.
Aside
But
from
still,
just
knowing
John's
that we still
words
have
of during
fans
the
like this
debate,
promoting the
look at his
film
apology
decades
video, look at
later,
everything else.
it puts a tear in this old director's eye. I get all emotional.
Like you look at all of it,
Okay.
look at and even look at his Twitter of like the random shit he's posting there. Like he's not a racist by any means. He's just a fucking moron. He doesn't read articles that he posts, and he takes basically everything that's stated on the internet from a decently trusted source as fact. He's not a racist, he's a moron. He's a moron that happens to just be funny.
Tony and his insistence on lens flare. I tell you,
You can
some
sit there and
days
spout
it
all
felt
the,
like
things
he
John
was
said. I know he
trying to
said
be
some
the
really
director.
racist things.
Honestly,
Like,
you can see
you know,
dust
black
on the
people
lens,
are
so
the true cause of
I'm just
whatever
going to
America's
wipe it off
problems, and here's a
myself.
fact that supports
He
it or
would get
whatever.
so upset about it too.
You know,
Like my
yeah, that's
fingers
racist
aren't
as
clean
fuck
enough
to
to
say.
wipe the lens.
But like,
Touch the lens.
even when you
or
if you take
whatever.
into account his actual thoughts on the entire matter, what the fuck? Oh, there's fingerprints on the screen. That's funny. But yeah, like everything. Well, if you take into account all that shit, like he doesn't actually think like a lot of those things. He doesn't think black people are like the worst fucking thing to ever happen or anything, and he doesn't hate all immigrants. He himself is an immigrant. It's kind of, like he stated, it'd be kind of weird for him to hate immigrants since he himself is one. Okay, can I no, because I don't have any gold emeralds. Guess we're doing like a boss fight or some shit here.
You Danger! Human speed is not enough to pass through that fan. Chance of death 100%. Retrieve the time vortex device if you wish to go any further. Searching. Time vortex device detected. Device in dangerous area. Nuclear amps everywhere.
And then the whole thing with like Platonic Games or whatever, like how they cut John out of the game. Like, I don't know. Personally, I don't have an issue with them cutting him out of the game. More so as I have an issue with the reason they gave for it. Like, honestly, I wouldn't have as much of an I also have an issue with how they've been handling it. Like fucking blocking users or whatever from your Steam page, from your chat rooms and whatnot.
So, do we get any backstory on Dick? Why'd he travel to Gravoria in the first place? Did he do any research before landing there? Did he have a specific mission in that region of space?
Patrick, if you keep getting bogged down by the details, how will you ever learn to just sit back and appreciate the work of art for what it is?
The fuck? How do I get the mines out? You change your special. Teleport. Pause. Shoot. Use special power. Toggle mini-map move. Okay, there we go. Oh, got my eye. That's only dirt or something in my eye. It hurts. Like, I don't know. Like, okay, I understand Platonic has every right to, like, remove John from the game after what he said. And whatnot, like, it's more so the fact that they decided to take a political stance with it and brag about how diverse, like, the people they work with are and whatnot. And, like, I don't know, whether or not you like you care about that whole thing doesn't really matter. It's what should bug you is the fact that Platonic, when people heard the news John was taken out of the game, a lot of people got upset and wanted refunds, whether like refunds from Kickstarter or wanting refunds from playthrough, and like wanted refunds from like Steam or whatever, and like Platonic, instead of like, you know, either offering people refunds or explaining like why they can't, you know, refund their Kickstarter
Production
money
tip,
or whatever.
ladies and gentlemen, no matter how sunny it is, don't store your paper mache props outdoors. They will get rained on. It's the law in this town, like Occam's razor or
What in
Stockholm
the
syndrome
cosmos?
or I
It's
forget
my
what it's
co-pilot's
called.
body.
No. Instead of offering the many kind of refund or
I
anything
believe
else,
that I can repair him.
they instead decided to just
Oh,
block
no.
everybody.
I am trapped.
Master Dick. Master Dick.
Which to me is a dick
Your-
thing,
your
because also
Functions
didn't freaking
restored.
Metal Mighty Number 9 do that
Your
exact same shit.
threat
People got pissed at him.
detected. Must eliminate.
There we go.
Fun fact, we actually had an actor inside the robot suit moving him around. I bet you thought it was an actual robot, huh? That's how good he was. No rest breaks or anything. Hardest working actor I've ever met. What a trooper. It was a shame we couldn't afford to pay him. And of course, since he wasn't on the payroll, I couldn't officially add him to the credits. But still, what a
One thing
trooper.
that really bugs
Wish
me
I had
about
a
the entire
dozen
thing is
actors
anybody
like him.
that not necessarily tries to defend John, but tries to call out Platonic on it, on their shit as well, is deemed a racist, which, I mean, what the fuck? I mean, I know the internet's full of fucking morons, but that's still fucking stupid. God damn it. I mean, the whole thing is just kind of put me off ukulele, at least for now. Right now, the only games I now really care for and come out next month are Persona 5 and, what was that other game? Puyo Puyo Tetris.
Dangerous radiation.
Mostly because I really like to have a Tetris game on the Switch. I fucking love Tetris. I don't know what it is, but like after I picked up Tetris for the Game Boy, it like reminded me how much I love Tetris. So to have Tetris on my Switch, and like it's such kind of a unique concept at that. Like, I don't know, that's just perfect for me.
No, we didn't use the same material for the toxic waste as we did the slimes. I mean, why fake something when you have the real deal available? We found a place where people were just dumping the stuff away for free. I was hoping the crew members handling it might get some cool superpowers from it, but no, nothing like that.
How many more of these fucking things I gotta go through? What's going on?
I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger.
Oh, Robot, you're all right. And you saved the day.
You're Fred eliminated.
Looks like the Emperor's days are numbered. At long last, we have assembled our team.
A lot of reviewers and fans, too, always wondered why we shot so few scenes with all three heroes in it together. I mean, we did our best to explain it. Something about the sleep chambers or staying back to protect the ape village. Really, it was just logistics. Jonathan had bowling league on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and Stacy had her karate Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Honestly, we almost never had all of them on the set at the same time. Our robot actor was in some religion that only allowed him to work on Sundays. I'm still a little skeptical about that one, though.
Sir, it's just a guy in a suit. Couldn't you have gotten just about anyone to stand in as the robot?
See? That's why you'd make a horrible director, Patrick. His touches were subtle, to say the least. But he really brought a lot of character to the robot role.
If he was so indispensable, how come you didn't list the actor in the credits?
Well, let's just say it was an oversight. But I've learned my lesson. I only made the mistake 6 more times throughout my career.
Trying to figure out where the hell I go. do I go? Is it still up here? Game freeze. I need the thing. Where is it? Where is it? Let's see, melee, jump, roll, special power, shoot. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do.
I designed this creature to reflect the human condition. Always hungry, never satisfied. The bottomless pit of the beast's stomach. I don't know, you say stuff like that in interviews and your film always wins awards.
I feel like I'm lost and I have no idea where the fuck to go.
Oh yeah, another sea monster shot.
The heck's not doing anything. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? Where do I go? Just going here does nothing. Am I supposed to switch to him? What for? You need the vortex power up to slow down the fan.
Whoa, my bad. Don't worry, I have the right clip now.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know where the vortex power up is. I'm going to try going down there one more time, and if I can't find it, then I don't know what I'll do. Ugh. Wait, if I jump from here. I'm supposed to do. There we go. So I apparently had it this entire time. I just didn't realize it.
These rickety old things, the higher up they went, the more they sounded like they were gonna fall apart. I'm amazed that no one ever got hurt, or worse, riding these things. Well, there was the actor we originally cast for Dick's role, but we don't talk about him.
Let's see here. That was the right path. Yeah. Jump on that. Boy. What is he for? What?
You really start to get a sense of how high up our heroes have been
you have
climbing
homework to do.
here. Reminds me of how the crew always used to comment on how high everyone was. Those jokers, they'd even say it when we were filming the grounded scenes.
Okay,
And they
this
all
thing's just taking
giggled
them out
like
for me.
school children whenever they mentioned it, too. So I'd make sure to laugh even harder so they'd know I was in on the joke. Whatever it was.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. What is this game? It is Deadly Tower of Monsters, a third-person shooter with a fuck ton of comedy and a very like 60s sci-fi movie vibe. I want to say 60s, like basically cheesy sci-fi movie vibe. Like, it's trying really hard to emulate movies from that era. Like, to the point where they even have, like, strings on some of the props that you can see. I don't think you can see them on these pterodactyls, but... Never heard of it in my entire life. Yeah, it's an indie game that I got for free on PS Plus. It's not very well known. It's really fun though. Kind of wish you got more attention. It's got a great sense of humor. It sells people in games. Like it's not this one. Let's see.
fight this beast here. I must make for higher ground.
Climb to the top. Yeah, basically your goal in this game is to climb all the way to the top of the deadly tower of monsters. While fighting all these. Shit. Yeah, all these very 60s movie-esque things. Things like King Kong here and different things. These things that look like they were straight from Planet of the like OG Planet of the Apes, not the recent trilogy or the Tim Burton remake, like OG Planet of the Apes.
You actually built sets back then. Props, walls, you name it. Then, you moved bits and pieces around and created whole new scenes. We were efficient. I adopted that technique to my...
Why did you film so many scenes of your actors dying anyhow?
One complaint I will have about this game is the loading times could use some improvement. But this game's kinda... I want to say it's at least like a year or so old, so I doubt they're looking to improve this game. I know it's also almost 6 o'clock and that's usually when I stop streaming, but you know what, I started late, so I'll keep going. At least till I finish this King Kong boss, like at the very least.
Sets back then. Props, walls, you name it. Then, you moved bits and pieces around and created whole new scenes. We were efficient. I adopted that technique to my wardrobe, too. If you mixed and matched sufficiently, you could get by for years on only a handful of shirts and underwear.
Fuck these things. Aha, fuck you.
never get enough of these free-falling shots. Something so invigorating and freeing about them. Like sticking your head out of the sunroof while driving on the freeway.
King of the tower. Let's go. Alright, let's give the guy full screen time.
I hear modern science fiction directors sometimes put the lens flare in on purpose. Why on earth? What's the next trend? Dead fly on the lens? Jeez. Watch. You won't believe me, but you just watch. It'll happen. Some big shot will do it for one scene, and the following year, everyone will be doing it.
Part 2, in which our heroes venture into the Deadly Red Palace.
Dr. Peculiar,
Yes, Your Eminence.
release the Mechamelion!
But Your Eminence, the Mechamelion isn't ready.
What is the meaning of this? I thought he was completed.
Genius is never completed, Your Eminence. I was just preparing to install a chainsaw on his tail.
Enough! Your tinkering costs me precious gold and time. You do not have that luxury, Dr. Peculiar.
Yes, Your Eminence. Releasing the Mechamelion at once.
Ah, Ludwig. Yeah, good old Ludwig. We cast an actual doctor to play Dr. Peculiar. Never again. Oh my God, he was a cranky old coot. May he, rest in peace. The costumes, the script, the creature effects, you name it, he wouldn't stop criticizing everything. Well, in his defense, I think he did have some early signs of dementia or something. He was always getting lost on set, forgetting his lines, making up new ones. Yeah, it was cute. Midway through a scene, he'd just yell, "Where are my pills?" It was like a catchphrase. We almost left a few of them in. I have to say that the incredible job the animators did with the King Gorilla can only be outdone by their work in the Mechamelion. I'll leave further comments for later in the film, but this was truly an epic creation.
Alright, I'm probably gonna stop the stream now. I said I'd go until the killed off the King Kong thing, leave the Mechamelion, maybe as a teaser if I ever bother to stream this again, or try to convince someone to maybe buy it if they liked what they saw here. I don't know. It's definitely kind of an interesting game.
I was trying to push a new style of filmmaking. Have the hero do absolutely nothing from time to time.
Yeah. So next stream will be tomorrow. It won't be a it'll be a random game, but it'll be a random game out of every game I've done this month. Because tomorrow's my first day off for next month. So, yeah.
These nice still shots are great, aren't they? Just hold still, leave the camera way back like that, admire the music and the set pieces.
Yeah. So, I'll see you guys then.